Shadim Johnson, a cousin of Nicholas Miller, the person that his life was brutally taken yesterday on Wellington Street. Nicholas Miller was a humble citizen of Denham town. He was a very nice person, a very hard-working man that him not involved in a violence, him not involved in a crime, him not gunman. Yesterday an incident took place in Denham town. He was sitting right there when the police was chasing someone. I'm not sure who it be, I'm not sure why they were chasing the purser. And Nicholas Miller was sitting down right there. When you look, him see police are run, same put in two look up pitney. Police running pan him hold up him hand and then kill him. See there, he surrendered and they killed him. He surrendered and they killed him innocently. Very good youth, working class. Take care of him family, him children, him not make we hungry. We need something to come out of the situation. If we don't protest loudly, our voices will not be heard. When the gunman them dead, you not see them up on the TV. As an innocent man. When an innocent man life is brutally taken, we are going to do it. Innocent soul, we attack up for. Innocent man, hard-working citizen, him not make problem. Walk and do a survey in the community, you're going to get the same answers. He's a non-violent person of Denham town. We love him, people love him.
Ricardo Blake, right? I just saw the piece. So, to my understanding is that I was on the road and heard that they killed someone, right? And I reached and heard that it's Miller, right? I was wondering, and then when I go down the road, they said that he was playing games with 4 kids, right? And the police were chasing a car, right? And as soon as the car came up, and so forth, the guys them who them chase jump out of the car, right? And fled through the board filler. And they run through the board filler, and to my understanding, they come on and start fire shot. So he was sitting with 4 kids playing game on his phone, right? And so forth. And they kill him and say them find gun for him. This man wake up them and say them find gun for him and so forth. You understand? And to my understanding, that guy is not a gunman, he's not involved in anything.
Alright, Michael Phipps, Senior Superintendent, Divisional Commander for the Kingston Western Division.
Mr. Phipps, from what you have gathered from your officers on the road, give us an update on what's happening since the guest here today.
Alright, what we can tell you is that the incident emanated from a pursuit where a motor vehicle with men armed with guns were involved in a robbery along Spanish Town Road in the St. Andrews South Division. The information was circulated by the police radio network. The officers who were on patrol within the Denham Town community actually spotted this particular vehicle. They went in pursuit of the vehicle, during which time men from the vehicle alighted, open gunfire at the police, and the police returned the fire. After the shooting subsided, one man was found with what appeared to be gunshot injuries. The motor car which was involved in the robbery, as also the items which were stolen from the premises in that robbery over in St. Andrews South, were recovered at the scene as well.
Where in St. Andrews South?
The incident, based on my information, occurred somewhere along the Spanish Town Road area.
Sir, the residents were deliberate that it was deliberate shooting. They say the man held up his hand to say that he had no guns, he was on his phone playing games. He was merely trying to save his nieces from any potential gunshot. How do you respond?
Alright, I will not comment on what the residents are saying at this time, except to say that we realize that they are disputing the account of our police officers. We have since engaged the services of Indicom, and they are here doing their investigations, and we are cooperating fully with them. I would want to urge the residents who may have witnessed something just to speak with Indicom so that we can have a thorough investigation and identify what exactly may have transpired with this particular incident.
Mr. Phipps, was there any weapons retrieved from the man who was fatally shot?
No firearm was recovered at the scene of the incident, but the items which were stolen from the place of the robbery, those items and the motor vehicle were recovered at the scene.
I gather that the deceased man was reporting to various incidents. Could you comment on that?
Alright, we know that the deceased who has been identified as Nicholas Miller, otherwise called Miller. He was charged some time ago and is in fact reporting on condition of bail at the Denham Town Police Station. He is one of those persons who is under what we refer to as a curfew order. So oftentimes we will have to visit his place of abode to ensure that he stays within the confines of his home based on the instruction and order of the court as a part of the condition of his bail.
What was he charged with?
He was charged with murder.
Is he a troublemaker in the community, sir?
Well, I wouldn't want to speak to his character except to say that he was charged with an offense of murder by the Kingston Western Police, and that matter is before the court. So I wouldn't want to comment further on it.
Mr. Phipps, can you speak to some of the items that were said to be stolen?
Alright, I do know that 2 gaming boxes were recovered at the scene of the incident, as also the motor car which was used in the robbery in which the gunmen traveled, really.
Do you know who the motor car belongs to?
Well, we have some information and we are checking that information to verify ownership of the motor vehicle.
And what about the men who have eluded the police?
We have some information and we are working on those information, but we would not want to go ahead of Indicom to share that information. We allow Indicom to do the investigations, but we do know that a number of names are being called and we are pursuing those persons, of course, with the support of Indicom.
How many of them were traveling in the motor?
The information is suggesting that 4 persons were aboard this motor car.
And Miller was assumed to be one of them?
Well, the information, as I said, is that the officers are alleging that Miller was part of the group that went to the premises to carry out that particular robbery, and he was the person who actually ran from the front passenger vehicle of that motor car. But as I said, these are information which is being disputed by the community, so we'll just allow Indicom to do their investigations and determine the accuracy of that information.
Mr. Phipps, it seems as if every time when there seems to be a period of peace or normalcy coming back to the Denham space, something like this of this nature.
No, I would not agree with you. The area, the police division, Kingston Western, is an area that is somewhat volatile. From time to time, the police officers have to execute their duties under circumstances which sometimes causes confrontation with some persons, especially those on the other side of law and order. So you will see incidents happening from time to time, but I would not say then that each time there is some amount of calm to the area that it is disrupted by the action of the security forces. I would not really say that. I just know that it's a very tough division, one in which there are lots of criminal activities and the police are relentless in our efforts to rid the area of these criminal activities and the criminals, of course. So we from time to time know there are going to be confrontations, but we expect that the officers at all times will be rather professional in their approach and the execution of their duties. And we encourage them to do that.
Speaking of criminal activity,